has very many health benefits. Google. Ask your neighbors. It's called Engabo ya Kabaka. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cactus once again. Today we are going to share with you about plants that can help our birds do everything. This is a plant called cactus, pear cactus. What does it do in our poultry birds? What does it do in our layers? We are going to do everything about it, show you what we do with it on the farm, so that you too can do it, can use it, prevent and treat diseases on your farm. So stick around till the end of the video. Because of its properties and benefits, this plant is one of the best plants I have on my garden. You can see it has the thorns here. This is called the cactus, the prickly pear. You can look at this one. The thorns are like this. But once you remove them, it becomes a medicinal plant for your birds. Here, we are looking at what does it do to our layers, to our birds. What are the benefits of this plant to our layers? It has the best digestive properties. It helps the birds to have the digestion take place very well. When you get it, you remove the thorns, of course. This plant helps in the respiratory system of the birds. Traditionally, when we were growing, we used to have this plant in our village. It was the only one in the whole village. We used it to give it to our birds, but I never knew why we were giving it to our birds. But of course, my mother told me when she was pregnant, she ate 11 cocks, born at home, raised organically. That's why I was born with over 4 kilograms, almost abnormal, because I ate chicken in my mother's womb. Is it why I'm a farmer? I don't know. But yes, this is just a joke aside. We know that this one helps the respiratory system of birds. The respiration takes place well. That means we chase away the cough, the flu, and things of that. It clears the gut of the bird. So, when you have this, you're sure that your birds will have the best life ever. This plant improves the immune system of the birds. We are keeping layers here. And these layer birds need proper arrangement, proper care, because they live for a long time. This is an asset, not just a simple bird like a broiler. You have to keep it for a long time. And again, how do you keep it for a long time? You must have immunity boosted. You must ensure that it is never sick. So this is what we use to boost the immune system of the birds. And because of the immunity being strong, because the immunity is strong, these are birds will give us eggs for over 2 years. And once you have eggs for over 2 years, what else? Go to the bank for a longer time. How do we prepare this plant? First, we choose the young ones, like these ones. We choose the young ones of this size, which don't have very, very big thorns. After selecting them, we chop them, or we crush them using a blender, but here we use, of course, a mortar. We crush them. After crushing them, you either put them in the water for the birds to drink, or you give them in the feed. But of course, you start giving them small amounts. Let them not have big amounts, and then not the too thick juice, or maybe too many in the chicken feed. You end up cutting the nutritional value of the feed. So here you do it by adding very little. We are only preventing, not treating. Once you give this one, expect no respiratory system problems on your birds. Expect no sicknesses on your birds' farm. You can have this very plant on your garden. Easy. Pluck it like this. Just pluck one. You plant it. But of course, it doesn't need to have a big garden. You can see this plant is just one here, and we only planted a piece like this. So it grows as easy as possible. It grows in any environment, whether a desert. You must use gloves here, otherwise it pricks badly. To prick you and you feel it. It's an early morning. It's actually very early. It is still at 6 a.m. and I like feeding my birds these plants in the morning hours. So that's why you see me having a knife every morning. It's either I'm cutting aloe vera, either I'm cutting cactus, either I'm cutting what. Having organic farming is not as easy as anybody thinks. This is really nice. It doesn't have any thorn on it. Really nice. These are nice ones. Wow. Fresh. And you know, for human beings, this one would believe. It has very many health benefits. Google. Ask your neighbors. It's called Engabo ya Kabaka. This very, very young one like this is the best. Alright, as you can see, we have harvested a lot of it. We are going to be cutting it slowly into small pieces. You can see I've removed all the thorns. Whatever is in here doesn't have any thorns. And it's going to be crushed and given to our birds. We ensure that we teach you what we call organic farming. You can do it in any way. You either feed the birds organically, you feed the cows, you feed the goats, but here we are doing layer birds. And these layers will be here for 2 years, so we have to feed them organically so that we can have an example of having exotic birds fed organically, traditionally. So traditionally, this plant, some people think it can chase away the thieves. When you plant a new farm, they think it chases away the thieves. I don't know how true it is, but always they say prevention is better than cure. You can have a security guard, you can have a dog, you can have a fence, but still you can also have this one, simply because traditionally it is believed to chase away the thieves. Me, I believe that when you go organic farming, you don't get away the traditions. We are in Uganda. This is called Engabo ya Kabaka. We call it in my language, we call this one Rubamba, Rugomera. So you cannot say traditions can be removed. No. You either follow what your grandparents, your judges, your father, your mother did. Otherwise, if you oppose everything, you may end up in a mess. So please, this is Cactus always. We thank you for watching our videos. Till we meet again next time. Bye-bye.